purpose of this daily theta healing is that slowly and gradually we start thinking, our mindset becomes the theta way of thinking. And that's what changed my life. So that is what I like to share with all of you. And not only just at a conscious level to think about the different aspects of life in a particular way, but even at a very cellular level, we bring that change. So every day we are taking different topics. So yesterday we were working on the health, and as Richa explained that mind and body are always connected to each other. So today we will be working more on the emotional aspect of our lives. So before I start the topic for the today, we all will just do a prayer, which is what we call the theta prayer. And normally, what we do when during the classes we do the prayer, we create an energy circuit because anything which is done in the group, the energy level amplifies and the healing effects are much more powerful than what you do individually. So, the first thing which I would like to do is that, like, ideally, if you all can do your left palm open and your right. So, because from the left, you receive the energy, and from the right, you give the energy. So, already I cannot see because majority have kept their cameras off. So, I'm unable to see people. But if I think during the session, if you keep your cameras on, it's always useful because at least I can connect to the energy flow. Yeah. Father, Mother, God, creator of all that is, thank you so much for this beautiful morning, giving each one of us having the connection with ourselves and to know that we are this divine spark of the universe and we allow ourselves to live our daily life with the same feeling and that it is completely possible without getting entangled into holding on to our past resentments, regrets, rejections, prejudices, grudges, and without getting cluttered and throwing toxicity in our bodies. We know we are worthy of your love and we are here to spread love and be the energy of love. Thank you. Aha. So, just touching the current reality where we are based in Mumbai and in India, we all know that COVID 19 is spreading big time. The first thing which I want to just explain that whenever we speak about viruses and theta healing, we always say that at a micro level, if you really see, that also is connected with how you feel. So viruses are always connected with worthiness. So whenever a person somewhere feels little less worthy of themselves, they are more vulnerable to viruses. And when we do the downloads also in that person's body and we deal with them, what we do is that viruses always replicate because they share their RNA in the body. So while doing the downloads also, we work on their RNA level also along with when you are working on their DNA. Or bacterias hold on to the guilt issue. So whenever you have some fungal issue, it is about the procrastination. So each thing that happens in our life has connected with internally how we feel. So today I want to introduce that in theta, Vayana always says that there are these 3 R's which are your biggest enemies. And these 3 R's are the resentment that you hold on to in the life, the regrets of the life that why things happen this way, I wish I could have done this better, or this should have happened. Quite a few of people have the habit of constantly, even after the things happen, say that like, yeah, it was good, but I think it should have been this way. Like, the food was good, but I think it could have been little better if this was there. So somewhere a part of our energy is always stuck to the resentment, and it is more of a habit. And at a conscious level, we never think that why am I choosing to operate with the resentment, or some incident which has happened in the past. We hold on to that regret of that why that happened to me, or why me, God, like why am I the chosen one who is suffering. The third big R, which he says is the biggest block in your life for bringing shift, is the rejection. So quite a few of us hold on to the rejection which we may have experienced in the past. Consciously, we may think that, no, but I am a very positive person. I affirm positivity every day, Sangeeta. Don't tell me that I hold on to the rejections. But how you get to know about it is in the everyday situation, what is your reaction? And the reality check is when somebody actually, by example, somebody has sent you a wedding invite and you go there, and there is no one to even give you a smile, there is no one to welcome you, they ignore you totally. They might be paying attention to the other people, but they may not even give a smile. They may not come to you and say, oh, how are you, thank you for coming, you have this. There is a sort of resentment, the feeling of rejection which sinks into us immediately. And probably we may not remember anything else from that wedding, but definitely we remember that, oh my God, they were so rude. And we may not say that I felt rejected, but we may get into the habit of gossiping there. So Vayana says that these are the three energies which, when are stuck with us, and if we do not take efforts to let go of that, then they become our biggest blocks in manifesting physical health, in having the emotional balance, mentally being strong, or being spiritually more aligned. So we will take each one of them. But today, what I want to focus on, because when I'm reading the majority issues and the requests that are coming on the group, so I want to first today handle the guilt. Remember, none of the emotions that we have are good or bad, because we are here as a human to experience, go through the human experiences, and our emotions make us lively. So rather than judging that emotion, it is okay to let it float. So there are times that we feel guilty of doing certain things. We may feel guilty today if we see that a lot of other people are suffering because of COVID. We may feel guilty that yesterday my child came, and since maybe I was tired, and if you spoke to that child rudely, then the mother starts feeling guilty about it. Or a housewife starts feeling guilty if that particular day the food is not good. Or the main earning member of the house feels guilty if they feel that the family members, they are not being able to fulfill the responsibilities. And trust me, in my career of 20 years, while working with so many clients, only one thing which I realized, if at all there is one emotion which at the topmost priority we need to throw out from our system, is the guilt. Because the minute you are feeling guilty about something, guilt always calls for punishment. And your subconscious starts working towards to nullify that guilt in your mind. It starts working towards some sort of a self-imposed punishment with what we actually call for. Because probably after that, you are not feeling so guilty about it. But rather than feeling guilty, we feel guilty because somewhere we recognize or identify that in the given situation, probably I could have acted better. Or you are feeling guilty because you are operating majorly out of sympathy towards others. So, loving others, helping others is all good. But always make sure that you are operating out of empathy. The empathy is something where I tell someone that, yes, I understand. I know what you go through. But sympathy is where you are saying, oh, don't worry, I'm there. You want to cry, cry on my shoulder. So when you are operating out of sympathy all the time, then what message you are telling the other person actually is that you are not capable enough. I am the one who is capable. I am the power. So you can depend. You depend on me. So gradually, like if that becomes the pattern, even if it is the pattern with your loved one, it doesn't help anyone, neither you, neither your family. And it takes a lot of mindfulness to be aware about that situation. So today I want you all to close your eyes and just command your own self and ask yourself this one question. Right now, in this moment, what is it that I feel guilty for? Whatever is the answer that comes to you is the right answer for you. Now, once that situation is clear to you, again ask yourself this question. Why am I feeling guilty in this situation? Now ask yourself, what could I have done in that situation? For example, if your child came to you, you are choosing to change your behavior and you are choosing to create a new habit in that situation. And to know that you are also deserving of the same love, probably the love that others deserve. So once you have the clarity, I will be downloading. You guys can say yes in your mind for the same downloads. So, would you like to know what it feels like to forgive yourself for your mistakes and that it is okay for you to forgive yourself? You know how to forgive yourself, when to forgive yourself. It is safe for you to forgive yourself, and it is possible for you to forgive yourself. You know what it feels like to live your daily life with forgiveness. You understand it through Creator's definition and perspective of the seventh plane of Creator of all that is. Into every cell of your body, every area of your life, at all the four level of your beliefs, for your highest and best, in your highest and best possible way. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. Creator, show me. Just say yes in your mind and feel beautiful, crystal clear water clearing all the clutter from you and the feeling of forgiveness through Creator's definition and perspective sinking into you now. So, would you like to know what it feels like to take every experience of life as a learning curve, and to consciously, subconsciously, and superconsciously choose now to create a life which is guilt free, to know what it feels like to learn from the experiences and to bring that change in your behavioral pattern, and that it is completely safe and it is possible to change, that you understand change and changing your behavior through creator's definition and perspective of the seventh plane of creator of all that is. And it is safe for you to change. It is possible for you to change. You're deserving of bringing change into your life and into yourself. And you choose to live your daily life, changing into every cell of your body, every area of your life, at all the four level of your beliefs, for your highest and best in your highest and best possible way. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. Creator, show me. Please say yes in your mental space to receive these feelings. Would you like to know what it feels like to live your daily life without using guilt as a defense mechanism, and what it feels like to free yourself from the past guilt, acknowledging the learning and integrating the learning into your everyday life, and that it is possible for you to live without guilt? And would you like to know what it feels like to release any compulsive need in you to hold on to guilt as a motivation to move towards change, and to know that you are a self-motivated person and you release the need in you to hold on to the guilt as a motivation, and that it is completely possible for you to live in present, to be in the now, to accept yourself for who you are, what you are, and how you are, and to live your daily life with the acceptance of the self, being in the now, being in the present moment, and being connected with the divine. You do it with ease and grace. You do it in every aspect of your life, in every moment of your life. And you are deserving of living with peace and feeling lighter, deburdening yourself, and that it is possible to live in this beautiful energy of love and light and be the magnet of the same, changing it within yourself, in your consciousness, in the consciousness of your higher selves, and spreading it towards a mass consciousness into every cell of your body, every area of your life, at all the four level of your beliefs, for your highest and best in your highest and best possible way. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. Creator, show me. Just experience the beautiful tingling white light along with that crystal clear water, letting this feeling sink into your entire being, every cell, every fiber, every tissue, vibrating with light, as if you have offloaded a huge burden from yourself. being connected with your own higher self, feeling lighter, feeling healthier, feeling worthy, vibrating with self-worthiness, enhancing your own immunity, feeling stronger, feeling really, really good about yourself, as if every cell, every fiber, every tissue has become light. And you breathe in the energy of pure love. And affirming to yourself in the infinity of life, I love myself for who I am, for what I am, and how I am. All is well in my world. And last, instilling this affirmation into you. So, do I have the permission to instill the feelings into you that in the infinity of life, you allow yourself to accept yourself and to love yourself for who you are, what you are, and how you are, and to surrender to the universal forces and to know that all is well in your life and that it is possible for you to live your daily life with the feeling that all is well. You understand all is well through Creator's definition and perspective of the seventh plane of Creator of all that is. Into every cell, fiber, tissue, molecule of your body, and in all areas of your life, at all the four level of your beliefs, for your highest and best, in your highest and best possible way. I instill these feelings into you, into your seven highest selves, the seven generations up and down, through all the parallel universe realities that you are living, through different tree of lives that you may have created for yourself across time and space, through generations, through eternity between the times now. All is well. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. Creator, show me. Just feel this wonderful light and breathe in the energy of love. Breathing out. Feeling really, really good. And as if when you feel fine, you can open your eyes. How is everyone feeling? Thumbs up would be a great way of telling me. All fine? Thank you, guys. Just remember this. If you can maintain a diary, that would be great. That anytime you're feeling, just connect to what is your learning and just keep a check on yourself that have you integrated that learning into your life, because that would be the real game changer. See you all tomorrow. We will just take two queries. Yeah, Maitri, you can unmute and say what you want to say. You have raised your hand. Do you have any query, Maitri? Okay, you can unmute. Because tomorrow I am taking a lot of questions. So if you have any questions, you can't unmute yourself. Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I just had one doubt. When you said about regret, we look into ourselves, we look into our mistakes, but I just had one doubt. If we don't look into our faults, if we don't know our shortcomings, how are we supposed to make ourselves better?
So you look into what, that is what exactly in the guidance, in the meditation I guided. That situation happened and you acted out of your impulse, or you acted for who you are in that moment. You were also not born in a particular way. You are also the product of what you have learned with your limited understanding.
Right.
So by giving looking at what I am doing wrong is being aware of it. But just saying that, oh my God, I did wrong and I am such a pathetic person and I am a useless person, is not helping you, and it's not helping others either. Because that is what you start throwing to people around you. And then gradually that becomes, because then that becomes a mechanism for you to run away from the situation. On the contrary, you are not taking the onus or the responsibility of what you did. So looking at the fault is one thing, but by changing is the main thing. Did you change after that? But if you go on repeating the same pattern, it doesn't work. It doesn't help. So what I'm saying is that it happened. You are also human and we all make mistakes. It is okay. But like write down, that's why I said write down a journal and what was my learning, and remind yourself, have I changed my behavior? That's why I said next time when the child comes to you, are you breathing in? Your child is not your punching board. And yes, tell me. And then probably there are, if you are still not changing, you have layers of beliefs. Yeah? Okay, we'll just take one more question. Tomorrow I'll explain you very much in
the
detail.
Next question. She was the one who had raised her hand.
Okay. So Deepaji, I'll take your question tomorrow because we'll respect the time. I'll just take Bina's question. Tomorrow I will answer everything at because tomorrow is a question answer day. Yeah, Bina. Bina, you had a question you had raised after Maitri. Somebody can unmute her. Can somebody unmute her?
She'll have to unmute herself.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I have unmuted myself. I just request to
can
summarize.
You please switch on your camera, please?
Yeah, I have a request to quickly summarize today's session for my remembrance, to do it regularly.
Okay. So basically in any situation where you are feeling guilty, right? You need to first identify one situation. Don't pile up yourself with 100 situations. The situation one, when I close my eyes, what am I feeling guilty for? Then why was I feeling guilty in that situation? Then the third is what I could have done differently. Because I'm feeling guilty because I feel that I could have acted differently in that situation. Or you feel that that was the only way out. So you forgive yourself because that was the only way out you realized. So how you could have acted differently, you require to take it in your conscious understanding. So after that, I instill a lot of feelings. Many times people don't know how to live without a negative emotion. So when we download, we just don't instill positive feelings. We even instill feelings to teach you how to live without a particular thing. Because still you do not know how to live without it, your body goes on acting in a particular way because you do not know only how to live without it. You have never seen it probably. So after that, that is what the feeling, it is being instilled into you. So even if you maintain a diary, just these 4 questions. And don't worry, we will give it to you in a summary form.
Yeah. So first of all, I have to see what is the guilt and why and how differently I would have
acted in that situation. What was the learning? What did you learn in that? So it is always for you to integrate the learning. Every situation and every experience comes to teach you something. The minute you learn out of it, you can move on. So reason was a lot of people ask for health. A lot of people have asked for financial blocks. So till the time you are only there to punish yourself, we cannot help you out. So that's why today we chose the guilt. So we are also choosing as per whatever are the requests coming there. Tomorrow I will give you answers. Deepaji, we are sorry. Jyoti, we are sorry. Tomorrow I'll give you all the answers. So
just one second. So, and if this was the only way out, then I realized, and then we also had this
majority time it is even again not the only way out. You always, life is all about choices. You could have acted definitely differently.
Okay.
So if you still not clear, tomorrow you can ask me with example.
No, I'm clear. After this, we had a procedure of.
But that downloads, you do not know how to do it. So like we have already done it. So after that, what you do is like you right now for yourself, you maintain a diary. At least be aware that you don't go on repeating the same mistake. That will also help you a lot. And stop like holding gun and stop punishing yourself knowingly or unknowingly for that. So shower that love on yourself.
Okay.
Thank you all.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. See you all tomorrow, 9 o'clock. Thank you. Thank you.